Let's have a property tour, shall we? Brian Lebo here, and today we are out in McDonald Highlands at View by Christopher Homes. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you'll recognize that we've filmed a few of these before in the past, but never this floor plan, which is affectionately called Residence 2. Very sexy, I'm sure, but this is a really, really unique floor plan. And if you're a bachelor, if you're a couple, if you're looking for a second home, something that's a little more lock and leave, you're gonna love this property. So without further ado, let's check out this property. So we have this kind of courtyard entry, which leads us directly to the front door, which is secured. Like we normally do, we're gonna start this tour off in the kitchen and talk about the flooring along the way. So one thing I love about this particular home is the entire floor consists of this 24 by 48 inch large format porcelain tile, kind of a light concrete look, really, really bold. And you're gonna see it kind of flows with the rest of this house, which I absolutely love. So let's talk about the kitchen island first. So Christopher does this unique look of having kind of like a double island stack. And I really, really like the relief of it. So whereas we have a pure white quartz counter surface, it transitions to the bar top bar stool seating with this Calcutta quartz. And you'll notice the edge profile here is very monolithic. It's a 6-inch edge profile, which creates a double waterfall. So really, really bold, really, really cool. And I love the way this comes across. Now let's talk about the cabinetry. All the cabinetry you're gonna see in this home is all uniform, and it's a version of a thermally fused laminate, but here it's in a really high sheen, high gloss look, really, really modern, really chic, very European. So we have a paneled refrigeration system by Bosch on a 70-30 split. Really cool, really, really clean integration. Pantry space here. This is kind of neat. You have pull out here for all of your containers, a little bit easier to access from the rear. And then we have our bank of appliances. So starting at the top, we have our microwave function, and then love, especially if you're health conscious, here we have our Bosch steam oven, really, really cool. And then at the bottom, we have our typical conventional oven. So really neat. Coming back to the island side, plenty of cabinet space. We have pull-out trash, and we are way under $3 million, guys. So we have our singular dishwasher here, very, very good. Undermount sink, beautiful illumination, everything that you would expect. But now let's get to this part, because this is what you really see when you first enter into the kitchen. And I think this is a bold, beautiful statement piece. I love what Christopher does when it comes to the backside of their kitchens. It looks incredible. So starting off over here, we have these little alcoves all the way around the perimeter, and each little alcove has its own illumination of LED strip lights and integrated into the cabinetry at the top. And we even have electrical. So anything that needs to be plugged into USB, or if you have like a Google Home, you can have it set right in there and you don't have to look at any unsightly wires behind it. Really, really cool. Coming down a little bit farther, here we have our Bosch 36-inch cooktop. And in lieu of having ventilation, which would kind of ruin all this LED strip lighting you have here, we do have a downdraft function for ventilation sheathed behind it. So again, the whole idea here is to have a real clean, sleek, minimal approach to everything. Perfect symmetry. And as you can see, we have a Google Home here, and this controls the Control 4 system, as well as you could use on your phone. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. All right, now that we've seen this part of the kitchen, let's go across from the kitchen and check out this wet bar area, because this into itself is a statement piece. So one of the things that I love about this floor plan and this area is this is very much like loft style living, very, very open. So while this denotes the bar area, it doesn't actually create a formal space. It still keeps everything open. And this is beautiful. So this is the same Calcutta quartz that we just saw on the bar stool bar top area over in the kitchen, with that same monolithic 6-inch edge profile. Really, really cool. And obviously you can have seating for 2 more bar stools here. Perfect for the cheap seats watching television in the family room. But now to the wet bar itself. So over here on the left side, we have our Thermador wine chiller. Very, very lovely. We have our undermount sink, tons of that beautiful, beautiful cabinetry, more LED illumination, downfiring, Calcutta quartz counter surfaces. And then when you come down here, we have another paneled refrigeration system. So here you could have some spirits refrigerated, a little extra wine overflow, if you will. Really cool. And then we have even more additional storage here if you have some other spirits that you want to keep hidden away. Perfect, perfect. Now, coming down to this area, now you start to kind of get the modern feel a little bit more here of this indoor-outdoor living. So we have 3 separate sliders that create this open indoor-outdoor mix. And really, this is where it really starts to come together. So this would be more of your breakfast nook area if we had a table, and I probably wouldn't either, but kind of neat. So let's come out here a little bit. So coming outside into your back patio area, you know, for just over $2 million and over 3,000 square feet, I think it's coming in about 750 a square foot. I would challenge you to find anything like this, modern, 3,000 square feet, one singular level, and having views of all of Henderson, of all of Las Vegas. And you have unobstructed views right here of the entire Las Vegas Strip. You can see the snow-capped mountains. We can see all the way over into Summerlin. Again, good luck trying to find something for $2 million with this kind of a view. It is just incredible. So coming around over here, you can see we have our integrated patio cover. We have distributed audio in the ceiling along with a ceiling fan. And like I mentioned, the entire home is controlled off of a Control4 system. So you do have home automation. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention when we were in the breakfast nook area is another thing I love that Christopher Homes does is they build these soffits around the perimeter edge where any of these windows are, and it integrates the solar shades with electrical options. So from your Control4 system or from a remote control, you can press the remote and then you have solar shades that drop down at the press of a button. So very modern, very clean, very elegant. Now, in the fan room area, coming over here, we have our media wall. So first, the media wall is composed of that skeuomorphic look that we've discussed many times. So skeuomorphism is a principle of having one material basically look like influenced by another material. So here we have tile that looks like distressed wood. That's the idea of skeuomorphism. So we have this entire skeuomorphic wall, and then we have a hearth comprised of our quartz counter surface, like we've seen before, and then we have a 72-inch gas fireplace. So this is kind of a hybrid. You do have that LED illumination that you get from a lot of modern electric fireplaces, but this is actually a heat and glow gas fireplace, much more expensive, very, very neat. And you can still get the aesthetic without the flames if you want to. All right. Now that we've seen this area, let's start seeing some of the secondary bedrooms, and then we're gonna get to the primary because the primary is right behind this wall over here. Coming down this wall, this is kind of a cool gem. You'll notice along this entire wall, there's 3 electrical outlets. So depending on what you want to hang on the wall, you already have wiring there. So whether you wanted to put 3 displays and have it change curated art, whatever your imagination is, it's already wired. So that's pretty neat. And then over here, you can see this is the entrance that we initially started the tour and came from. But what's behind me, that is really cool. So behind me, clearly is set up as an office, but this also could have been set up as a bedroom. I don't think anyone wants to sleep in a glass box, so we're gonna call this and maintain this as a den. But the 2 walls of glass, floor to ceiling, 10 feet high, very expensive, very, very cool. And this makes for an incredible office. Over here on the right, we have a walk-in closet, and this is a really cool bathroom. So we have a floating vanity with the same cabinetry that we saw before, but this is gonna be a hard one to film, but check out this mirror. This love mirror is so cool. I love the little gems throughout this home. And in lieu of wall mount lighting, we have a chandelier, and I love that same skeuomorphism. We've got tile that looks like wood that creates the entire shower surround, and of course we have a 0 threshold curbless entry into the shower. So a perfect bathroom, and again, technically this could be a bedroom. All right, coming down here, we're gonna step up a couple steps, and then we come into more of a traditional bedroom, if you will. And this is in the front of the property. And I love what they did here. So obviously you have your bed. And if you watch my videos, you know I'm a stickler for having the display directly across from the bed. I can't stand when you have to watch TV on the side. Not a good idea. But this was so cool what they did. So on both sides, we actually have closets, but in lieu of having closet doors, they replaced the closet doors with a barn style slider, and this is frosted glass. So it gives it a really clean, modern aesthetic. But where we have the display, which serves a purpose, we also double with a desk area. So it does double duty. So very, very, very practical. And for your guests out of town, they can get some work done. It's almost like being in a little hotel suite. Really, really cool. Now, I think this is the only area where we have a differentiation in flooring. So we transition from that large format just into this bathroom area where we have a 12 by 24 inch tile, floating vanity, quartz counter surface, water closet, and even in this shower, we have a negative edge, curbless entry into the shower. Really, really cool. All right, let's pop out of this bedroom. Let's check out a little bit more. And I just love this view. Just even coming out of the bedroom, you're looking at all of these mansions in the hills, the entire valley. It's incredible. Now here we have the powder bathroom. So this is where all of your guests are going to use. And in here, very, very similar, but different. So this, I think, is the only place where we have a different cabinet style. So here, instead of the thermally fused laminate that we saw in that wood high gloss veneer, we transitioned to a high gloss white lacquer veneer, above mount Kohler sink, quartz counter surface, very cool luxury wallpaper. And I love the design. So we have these two wall sconces, we have drop down lighting, and then this dramatic vertical mirror. Really, really kind of cool. All right, stepping up 2 more steps. Over here on the left side, this is the door to the garage. Pretty typical 2-car garage, glass garage door, epoxy floor, tankless water heater, all the accoutrements you would have come to expect for, you know, a luxury home garage. Linen closet, and then this leads us into the laundry room. Still very cool. So stackable washer dryer, same cabinetry as the rest of the home. We do have a sink, and here on both sides, we actually have cabinetry. So you have additional storage space, and you even have room here. If you wanted to put like an LG steam closet, you could do that. And this also houses some of the brains of the property. So you can see all the thermostats are stacked here on the wall. Because with the Control 4 system, everything is automated, you're never gonna come in here and change the temperature. You're gonna do that either off your phone or automated through Google Home or the Control 4 network. All right, now that we've seen this laundry room, let's keep it moving and let's check out the primary suite. Okay. Back here in the back of the property is the primary suite, and right off the kitchen, we enter into this area, and it's kind of a vestibule, but I like that it compresses the space before you expand into the primary suite. So coming into the primary suite, we're going to discuss the sleeping quarters here in a moment, but there's something we definitely need to discuss. So I'm gonna have Drew come this way, and you're about to see what I'm talking about. One of the wildest transitions. Yes. Segregating the sleeping quarters and the actual bathroom is this bathtub. Now, I would challenge you to find any other floor plan that segregates a sleeping quarters and a bathroom with a bathtub. Very controversial. You guys have to leave comments and tell me what you think. We've seen other floor plans in here that did this. Very, very unique. You can see that they had curtains to diffuse some of the light, create a little more privacy. Tell me what you think. Would you leave this, you like it? Or would you just put drywall or come up with another idea? Tell me your ideas, I love it. All right, now we're gonna slide back over this direction, howdy, and let's check out the bathroom. So, love this bathroom. So again, we have a floating vanity. We have the exact same cabinetry as the rest of the home, but here, very beautiful. So here we have our beautiful white onyx counter surface. Really, really elegant, beautiful plumbing hardware, under mount Kohler sinks, one singular elongated mirror for this entire double vanity. Really, really incredible. And then even behind me over here, we have a makeup vanity and we have wall sconce lighting perpendicular. So instead of having the lighting coming right at you, it's actually diffused on the sides, but works perfectly well. Now let's check out the shower. Really, really neat. So once again, we have zero edge, curbless entry into the shower, a linear drain, beautiful accent wall. We have a large shower niche, and we have 2 shower heads. We have a handheld And we even have body washers. Kind of an odd place for the body washers, don't you think? You can leave your comments below. But really, really cool shower and oddly placed body washers. But yeah, I can't wait to read those comments. All right, come down this direction. We have another linen closet over here comprised of the same cabinetry. And then we have our water closet here. But speaking of closets, check out the closet. They went all out on this closet. So we have a fully custom closet here. Again, the ceilings are 10 feet high. They've utilized all this space incredibly. And like I said, this is a really large closet for this type of home. Really, really nice. All right, now that we've seen all this, let's finish up in the sleeping quarters and see what's going on in there a little bit. But one thing also I forgot to mention is if you look up, one of the things that really makes this bathroom feel wonderful is we have a massive, massive skylight. It's probably about 8 feet long, but it creates all of this natural light in the bathroom. So honestly, on a sunny day, you don't even need to turn any of the lights on, and it just gives a good vibe. So here we are in the sleeping quarters, and here we have another media wall. So again, that skeuomorphic look. Here, the tile looks like a whitewash oak. We have a quartz hearth. Once again, we have our gas heat and glow fireplace in a 60-inch format, and we have a massive 85-inch display. So this gives you an idea of how large this is because this is an 85-inch display, not like a 65-inch. Still 10-foot high ceilings, double ceiling tray, and you can kind of tell that this bed has been kind of repositioned and tilted a little bit, and that's because if you were to lay right here, you have complete unobstructed views of the entire Las Vegas Strip. So yeah, it'd be kind of cool at night to lay in bed and just see all of Las Vegas glimmering off on the distance. Just what a cool, cool vibe. All right, coming back out in the backyard, we do have a hot tub so you can enjoy those strip views in the hot tub. Walk right in. You can hop from the hot tub right there into your bathtub. But again, how cool are these views, man? This is incredible. Well, guys, tell me what you think. What would your purpose be for this property? Would you rather have a prototypical 2-story home in a different area, or would you rather have this? I mean, this is really, really a wonderful opportunity cost. You're in McDonald Highlands Country Club, a golf course community, one of the most exclusive communities in all of Las Vegas, surrounded by multi-million-dollar homes, upwards of $40 million. And here you have a property where you have these incredible views at $750 a square foot. It's relatively a deal if you look at it that way. Well, guys, special thanks to Amy Hinners for allowing us to film this property. Please like the video. Please be sure to subscribe. We've got tons of great property tours on its way. But until then, deuces.